Hey guys, Elliot here. As always, thanks for joining me for another case. This is not really a new case, but an update to a video I already uploaded. Right off the bat, I was a little unsure about whether it was the case to post the first video on the disappearance of Zyanya Valora, because I filmed the video back at the beginning of September, when she was still considered a missing person case. So did I treat her case, collecting all the useful information I was able to gather. At first, I thought it was disrespectful, but then I realized how important that video might be for Zinnia's family. It was a way to let her personality speak for herself, a way of telling her challenging life, and for the reason being, I uploaded the video. For those who missed the last video, which was about Zyanya Valora's case, here's a little recap. Zyanya was 21 when she vanished, a kind and sweet girl, dreaming of becoming a veterinarian. She was passionate about animals and nature, in particular water. She loved water, from rivers to lakes. Watching movies was another great passion of hers. In her teenage years, she was diagnosed with autism. What about her disappearance? Zyanya stayed up late after her parents went to bed as usual. In the early morning hours of June the 25th, 2024, she is thought to have sneaked out from her residence in Miramonte, a suburb in the Ojai Valley, California. The timing here isn't super accurate. Sticking to some reports, she may have left at 2:30 a.m., while others say at 1 a.m., and this assumption is based on their family's dog behavior. In fact, the dog barked, but the family didn't check immediately. The mom was awakened by that. Anyway, it was in the dead of the night, basically. She was probably barefoot and sporting a white shirt and grayish colored shorts. Having had a sad experience with bullying back in middle school, she started developing some anxiety issues, along with some depression. At a certain point, she stopped attending school. She dropped out of high school in February 2024, and from that moment on, it got into a downward spiral. The situation got worsening gradually. The search for 20-year-old Zyanya Valora has come to a tragic and horrible conclusion. On September the 24th, 2025, a year into her disappearance, Zenia's body was found, according to the Ventura County's Sheriff's Office. Do you remember the Facebook page Find Zyanya Valora, which I mentioned in the previous video? Well, it was confirmed there that the body was that of the 20-year-old who went missing on June the 25th, 2024, from Miramonte, an incorporated community in the Ojai Valley. A shocking and tragic outcome that nobody has expected. The Facebook post, published on September the 29th, said, quote, "On behalf of the family, we would like to express a deep thank you to this community, the search teams, and everyone who offered their support and stood by their side during these long months." Unquote. Sticking to the sheriff's office on September the 24th, at the Ventura River, near Baldwin Road Bridge, a local group was there cleaning up some invasive plants when one of them stumbled across what looked like remains, skeletal remains. Following this unsettling discovery, on September the 26th, the remains were identified as Zenya's by the Ventura County Medical Examiner's Office. According to the Facebook post from the OG Police Department, quote, "No obvious signs of lethal trauma were observed, and the cause and the manner of death remain under investigation." Unquote. As already said, it wasn't the first time Zyanya had wandered off from home. In 2020, she had already gone off and was later found at a Baptist church nearby. Well, this is all the information we have at this moment as of October the 15th. I really hope the family might be able to find some closure and the truth about what had happened to Xenia. I want to make clear that we don't know if this was a homicide or something else. Honestly, the case is still under investigation, it's still open. Hopefully, in the following weeks, we'll have some more details, and maybe then we'll be able to make a clearer picture of this puzzle. That's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for joining me, and see you in the next episode. Until then, stay safe and stay aware.